Let's go. Well, I be creeping with my team. Petty zinja zami esiqhuba intwala ngewisi. Alumnyango sathana uyangena. Uphetheleze ibulala amathela. Fireman blaze.
Hey guys! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're watching for the first time, we would like to officially welcome you to our channel. Please do the right thing. Subscribe to our channel. Click on the notification bell. And please comment. Drop a comment on whatever you are interested in. And if you are a subby, welcome back to our channel. We really appreciate your support. Keep on watching and supporting us. And yeah, so this is Ndando and I am Zanele. We go by the name thekukumas, which is our surname. Welcome back everyone. Ndando's just gonna tell us what we have today.
Thank you so much, Zen. Hi everyone. So today guys, we are basically going to focus on, not really focus, but we're gonna tell you guys about our upbringing. So it's basically the second part of how we grew up, me and Zanele.
Yeah.
But I think, Zanele, we should just start by answering the question that we missed out on our last week's video.
Yeah.
Where one of you guys asked us about whether do we still dress the same way. Because basically when we were young, we used to dress the same, like we were like twins, as we mentioned before. So the person was basically asking, now that
you are older,
yes.
I think it's actually someone who knows us, so they know that growing up we used to dress like twins, basically. Yeah. Same colors, same clothes, yeah,
same
that vibe.
Yeah. So yeah, except the fact that we've got our maroonish color today
on purpose.
But nah guys, we don't really dress the same now anymore. We do have a couple of items that are actually the same, and that are similar, of course. I guess it's the kukuma taste. Anyway, so growing up, hey,
it's so interesting. Yeah. Well, okay, I feel like growing up, we didn't decide on our own that we're gonna dress the same. I feel like the age difference, or the fact that, you know, our parents would literally buy us the same clothes until we were kind of older, and then we were like, you know what, not anymore, we don't like this. So
I guess for whatever reason, probably they didn't want us to fight over the same item, because that was another issue. Because I remember there were times where maybe my dad would just buy us, because my dad was working in Johannesburg, and so he would travel home in Thornhill during December holidays and maybe June holidays, and when he comes back home, he would bring us clothes that he has bought for us for Christmas or whatever not. So you'd find that on the items that he's buying, or he buys us, it would be the same dress in terms of design,
dress,
maybe different colors. And then now that one was never really got to be like, it would never really got to be an issue. Yes, sometimes we'd fight over, I want this maroon one and you want this navy one.
Yeah.
But then it was not a train smash. But when it was my mom and my sisters in Queenstown, when they buy us clothes, they would buy us exactly the same clothes all the time. Literally. I guess they just didn't want us to fight. They just didn't want to complicate things. It would be, if it's the check skate, we had like those skates that we used to call crom skates.
Yeah,
crom
skate. I don't even know why.
So the crom skate, I don't know why they called it a crom skate, whatever not.
But it's like
check. It's like a check
straight cut skate.
Yes. So if they buy us those skates, they would buy us the very same skirt, jeans. It would be the same make, same size, same
tops, everything, literally everything. Like if you see us from the distance, then you are thinking twins, and then obviously when you get closer, you are like, they do kind of look alike,
but they're not really twins.
Yeah, they're not really twins.
But anyway, to go back to that, that never stopped a fight.
Of
being
course.
siblings.
Of course.
We would fight still. Now that we've got the very same clothes, we were fighting. And the fight now was basically about, no, then you're wearing my thing. No, because they're the same, remember?
They're the same. But
so
what we used to do.
What we would do, yes, would be, would decide, like we've got these new clothes now, then we decide, okay, it's the same tops. So I'm gonna cut the name tag here at the back.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm gonna cut mine, and then Zanele will leave hers. And then you remember, it's these clothes that they bought us now in June holidays.
Yeah.
Let's say now my aunt from Cape Town comes back with some nice
some new
clothes for us. Then again I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut mine, and then doesn't cut hers. And then again, when it's like normal days now, you're wearing your clothes, you're panicking. Maybe like usually it would be on Sunday when we're rushing for church. We're always rushing for church. And then I'm like, no, Zanele, you're wearing my skirt. No, it's not just some. I remember something this sikile. No, and then
we couldn't keep track of because like it would happen so random that when we get like new clothes, then you decide and then I'm like, I'm not gonna cut mine.
So we never made it a permanent agreement that all your clothes are gonna be cut off like that. You'd cut all the tags on your clothes.
So it was like fights all over. And then but what I liked was some days there when like the fight is, we like fighting over clothes, and then we're like, okay, let's decide now. What's gonna happen? Are you gonna take the clothes that are cut off or not? But then a week later, we've forgotten it, like we used to fight about ezozinto.
So yeah, it was interesting like that. But another thing that was really that I remember growing up with Uzanele and where clothes are still concerned is that in my sisters, obviously we were coming from low socio-economic background sort of, so we were never rich. Our family was just affording to like it was just okay. It was okay. So it was okay enough that we would have school shoes, we would have Christmas clothes, we would have winter clothes now and then. But you'd also sometimes struggle to have a nice jacket until you have to wait for when my mom has money and whatever
winter.
But our sisters apparently tanda izinto.
I actually sorry to cut you, but I think the one thing that we like when we grew up we were kind of like our sisters would make us read their books, so we got hooked with English.
Yes. Also, we like things. Yes.
Yeah, we like things. Yeah. We like remember music books.
Yes. Remember we were in the villages full time going to public schools.
Yeah.
And most it's in the black community, so as much as and the medium of instruction in school is English, but then in most cases we're always talking isiXhosa to our mother tongue, and even in classes they teach us English, but in Xhosa, in the sense that an English teacher would explain if
like if you don't understand,
and especially if the teacher is a Xhosa speaking teacher, they try to simplify the things for you to understand more. So we basically Xhosa dominated
we went to Xhosa dominated schools.
Yes. So now sisters bezithanda izinto. One day they'll have a YouTube channel and they will have to accommodate everyone and speak the language. So bezithanda izinto would read our sisters' book. Our older sisters at the time when we were in primary school, they were in high school already. So they were already having nice novels, English novels, like your Macbeth. So we did understand and we could read the Macbeth book way before we could. I never did Macbeth in school. I never read that book. I read another book.
But I just knew it because our sisters
because they used to give us, and they used to say, okay, now, you should read this chapter, read this one. So we're basically competing over the reading as well at home at a very young age. Which I really believe that it also sort of boosted a bit of our.
It really did, because I remember we would because it's an English novel, and then there are certain like terms that we don't even know. And then like our sister was very strict because she would say, please say whatever you think, try to read it, you know. So if you are struggling with maybe complicated and you are like, this is your first time seeing the word, you don't know how to pronounce it, she would encourage you to try. Like she wouldn't help you to pronounce the word, she would encourage you to try. And then like, you know, we have these little competitions where they like the first person to get it right is gonna do this or is gonna get whatever.
So without really going deep into the education side of things, now we're still focusing on the clothing, the style and everything. So now girls gesana, hey, so basically amabitso being labeled, but then because obviously we could not really afford to have your Levi's at a young age and Adidas, so to us labels was just label. The fact that anything, each and every item is written, something. It doesn't matter what it's written on it. To us, it's just a label. It's like so I remember
some of the things might be embarrassing, but guys,
we were so young,
7, 9, something like
around that. I guess I was 9 years and you were 7 or 8. Like just when we were in primary school. So we're fascinated over things, especially things with names, like if it's it has a certain label. So I remember Zanele, they bought her a jersey this other time. I don't know from what shop it was from.
Track top.
Yeah, it's a track top, but it was written here Kent, right? Okay, hold that, it's Kent. And then my aunt from Cape Town, this one time, she bought us cream beige jeans
from, I think they were from
Jet. From Jet, guys. And then they were written network because Jet the label at the time they had like the network, so they were written network. Hold it there. And then I don't know who bought us those t-shirts, but we had, for some reason, I don't know.
It was dad. You remember he bought us like
the other direction golf
t-shirts. And then
I don't remember the name, what the brand was, because
I can't remember.
It had
I think it was Polo, but I can't really say.
It had something, but we couldn't.
We didn't have a name, so we didn't know what to call them.
Somebody else said
so we didn't know that. And then he bought us
pericardins.
Pericardins.
Imagine, guys, I only know pericardin as shoe now. I know pericardin
like the
sell shoes. I didn't know that they also sell clothes, or they used to sell clothes. But we had like it was round necks.
It was just round necks.
Just funny.
I feel like dad
goldish brown neck. He's on, because he would do that. Like he would just buy us clothes in Joburg and bring us. Sorry.
So we don't have a choice but wear them.
But guys, now ke ngibona ke into fascinating. Oh girl, impahla zethu besingasakwazi uzibiza ukanye ndifuna iskipa sama brown.
It's like a
label. Network logo, network up. So if it's a pericardin, you call it pericardin. You don't compromise. So this is Tana, gay girls. I remember going, okay, so when Zen had that jersey that was written Kent, my jersey was from Pep. It was written Girls Unlimited. Oh my goodness. So every time Sunday I said, ufuna jersey yakho. I'm like, guys, book Girls Unlimited one. I'm looking for one. Imagine, guys, ikabeli tingaka. Girls Unlimited.
Hi, Mandanda. Girls Unlimited.
So it was you, Sana Jonga. I can't. Anyway, guys, it was nice, and there's quite a lot of things that I remember about our childhood.
There's one thing that I remember. So like my mom and Unoni. So Unoni was like older than us, obviously. But Upel no Nzami bebe Cape Town already. So we're left with Mama no Noni. And then we're like, you know what? We are done with Umudu Mbashle's Fanayo. We are so over the whole thing. We wanna buy impahla different.
And we're so excited, hey?
And we're so excited,
So,
like it was so
because
exciting. Mama, ute bana sizos yell it down, and we're gonna buy whatever we want. So I'm noni. We're like, you know what? This is everything we've prayed for. we went to town with Unoni. Got to town. Okay, what would you like to have? And you know,
I don't
guess
remember
what?
the shops.
I also don't remember the shops. Guess what? Oh, babes, we got there. Untando would pick maybe a
pink
skate, and then I'm like, but just a skate is how going. I just see them dance. And then Untando, so you need to pick something different. I go around the shop, and then I'm like, I don't see anything.
She should only see
the
pink
skate, guys.
Then we the skirt.
Yeah,
the top,
and then the
I
tops.
remember we had tops like this.
This one.
Yeah, it was tops like
pink.
this. But then
they were actually like this. They were
very same. Yeah, but
they were checked. Like,
yeah, and
pink
the
and
different
quality as well. I
but
think
they were pink and white.
I think
we
it
still
was
have
viscous or
yeah,
something.
we still have pictures of those. I
Yeah.
remember. So we had the very same
like,
color.
we literally
same
bought
size.
everything. You guys.
No, but the only thing I remember was the shoes were different.
I remember the skates were different.
We had the other skates because I
had a black skate with a big belt.
I remember, and I had a short denim skirt with some buttons all over.
Yeah.
And then my skirt was simple, ne? It was just a straight. It was just a simple blue color.
Yeah.
But then sisters, so I felt, man, when
this
I got home,
simple for my liking.
I wanted the skirt to
detergent.
be a detergent because at the time it was a detergent time.
And it was a thing.
So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with this skirt? I was like, okay, imagine, how old are you? I think I was 13 years old.
I think
I was 13.
If you were 13.
No, I was 13, you were...
Wasn't I
11? No, you were 11.
Yeah, I was 11. I was in grade 7.
You were 11, I was 13, and then, because I remember our other cousin was 12 years old.
Yeah.
So, sisters, yeah, I took a bleach. If you guys know the bleach, the one that you use for cleaning the household thingy. I used a bleach. I tried to bleach my skirt. The skirt.
It was a mess.
It was just a mess.
But you didn't have any other choice but to wear it.
To wear it because it was the item for either the New Year or the Christmas. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was it.
Yeah.
And now the other story I remember, hey, the way I loved fashion, the way I loved style. Sister Sana. Oh, guys, I don't know, it's not Nandi's Bunapi, but I remember this one time now we went to Johannesburg for holidays with our sister Unoni. So the three of us. And then when we got there, so yeah, so we did away to like weekends. He would take us to places like to your
Kempton
zoo,
Park,
like
Zoo
Lake,
yeah.
Germiston,
it was a thing.
Yeah, we go to. I'm not really remember if it was.
Yeah.
Isando, but but it was an airport, the other airport that we went to. But I'm not sure if it was in Kempton Park or it was what way.
I can't remember.
No, maybe it's our time, but it's just that we don't really have good memories with Johannesburg places. But he would take us to nice places, and then this one day, then he said, so our dad, this one Saturday, then he said to us that, okay, fine, my kids, today you're gonna go and we're gonna go for shopping, for Christmas shopping. We're so excited as usual, I don't know, it was always fascinating to be given your own amount of money, and then you're gonna choose go whatever and you want. Choose whatever you want. Yeah. So obviously it's your choice. Hey, when we get to the store, my sister was around 17 years, 19, already dating.
Yeah.
And then she was so fascinated about high heels. She wanted to buy herself very nice high heels. And then
wedge, actually. How I hate wedges. I don't understand wedges.
I'm dead. Okay, well, it was a wedge, but at the time I didn't even know what it was called. I remember I was only 13 years old.
So it's just a high heel.
Yes. Yeah. So she bought it, and then I was so excited to buy it as well. And then
I wish we can get a picture, and then like we're gonna show you guys.
We'll share a
I'm
picture
gonna
with
try
you.
and get a picture.
The type of wedges we bought. Like, I'm defeated. Hers was black. And then I wanted a grey. And then we fought in the shop because she didn't want me to have a wedge. Because she felt, why is this kid so imitating me? And I felt like, no, like I want a high heel now. I'm ready for a high heel. Imagine, okay? I was only, what year was it, Zanel? If you remember. I think Unoni was 17 years. And when she
I
was
can't
17,
remember. I think you were in
10.
grade. You were in. It's either.
I was 10 years because I was in grade 6. I was in grade 6, yes. Okay, fine. So I was in grade 6 and Unoni was in grade... I don't remember the grade. But anyway, that's not the case, guys.
But she was already in high school. She was already dating. So she felt that she was old enough to have a high heel.
Yes.
And she didn't understand you because you were still in primary school doing
was
your
so
grade
tiny.
6. And you were thin.
I was...
Tiny is an understatement. You were thin, girl.
They used to call me...
thin. Yeah. Guys, I want to draw you a picture of a thin child who's wearing a wedge this big. She can't even walk in those heels. Like her knees are like... If I understood, that's a funny
Guys,
story.
who's that saw the shoe there? Her shoe was...
I was like, yo. Look, the other thing, now I know that I'm tall already. So I was like,
Okay,
yeah,
wait, guys, wait. No, wait, then. I'm still talking. So who's Zanele? She bought
I was in grade 3. Then
you bought a shoe. I don't know what you see the
what is it called?
I don't remember what the shoe.
I would say a mule. I think.
Yeah, it's like a mule. Then it was black. It was a closed shoe.
And it was very comfortable.
Very comfortable. You can tell it's comfortable. It was good for a child. It was just a comfortable shoe for a child. And then, I mean, for her age, from our age.
I was in grade
basically.
3.
And my sister tried to convince me so much that, Ndano, please, get a shoe like Zan's shoe. And I was like,
no ways.
I wanted a heel,
They
guys.
fought. They literally argued.
I was 10 years old. I wanted the 17-year-old shoe. Because my feet, fortunately, was not... You guys,
small.
It was not small. Like, I already had maybe size 4.
Yeah, I think.
Or size 3.
Yeah,
I
size
maybe
3, 4.
That's not exaggerate. I had 10.
think 3.
Maybe I had size 3. And then Noni maybe was size 5.
Yeah.
Because she was 17 years old. Or yeah. And I guess we don't really have small feet at home.
I'm so gonna look for this word, you guys.
Guys, Unoni, yo, we fought. Like, she was like, Ndando, no, you're being unnecessary. So I was like, no, like, it's my money. I have my money. Like, I have my money and it's my choice. And then Noni wanted me to buy something that is not a high heel, or at least if it's a high heel, it must just be something different. So we wore these heels the other day when we go to town. And then she was saying, you're not even going to be able to walk with these heels. I was like, it's fine, whatever, I will. And then now, you see, in town, as we were walking, obviously we were passing the buildings, and some buildings has these big mirrors outside. It's like a wall, but it has the reflection of a mirror. So when we passed there, she'd tell me, girl,
look at yourself.
Look at yourself. You can't walk.
But I feel like Unoni was using me nje. Ati, Uzan uhamba kamnandi.
Uzanele uhamba kamnandi. Zanele, like, Uzan was so comfortable in her shoes. Now, I don't know why Nandi started with heels. So I guess I wanted to really be a lady at a very young age, but I don't think I like that. And I would not allow my child to wear a high heel.
Yeah, it doesn't look cute.
At that age. No, it doesn't.
Well, for me.
Whew, it doesn't. So there's quite a lot. And Zanele, are you gonna tell them about Balisa Kwetu?
Okay, you guys, this is one of the interesting things ever. So when we were growing up, you guys, what we'd do, we'd go like play with other children
During the day, obviously.
during the day, and then we had our special time dedicated to the both of us. And when we come back from playing ugun, whatever,
Playing
upuka, whatever, ugap, yonke lanto, we'd come back home. Yeah, we'd just
Whatever
chill,
place, even
whatever
if it's
place.
in a room or
And then sibalise, we'd call like besibiza.
we had our time. Etumana.
Siyobalisa. Yeah. And then when we get to the room, sizobaliselana ke ngokubana, you know what, mna I am.
It's like we were imagining ourselves being
Other people.
Yes, being other, not really being other people, like
It's
generally
when
anybody. We were actually having sort of people
People
we're
that
looking,
we're looking
up
up
to, and people that we see ourselves as. I guess this ladyish type of life.
Yeah.
It's something that we like, the soft type of life,
Soft
It's
life,
something that we always wanted, and
Yeah.
we were always dreaming so big about it that we'd even imagine ourselves and even start telling stories to each other, like the two of us, just the two of us. We're sitting there and they were like, we have our time,
guys.
Yubalisa.
It may sound weird, but yeah, it's true. So what we do is we had like different ages of people that we'd look up to.
Or we'd actually wish we were like
We were not
and
really.
I was this other teacher, and and Zanele was this other teacher from another school.
Yeah.
But these teachers were just these youngish teachers.
yeah,
They were very pretty
when-
and good looking, and they were always dressing up very nice.
So basically, what we do is, so obviously if Undando is
Today,
today, let's say Undando is Miss Makopeni, just making an example,
That's our
and
teacher.
yeah, who was our teacher, and Mnandani Mbankanan,
Miss Wokwana from
Miss
a
Wokwana from another primary school,
around
and then so basically we try to picture ourselves
being those people,
being those
literally.
people, but we'd always choose people of the same age,
Yeah.
so I
if-
wouldn't
if-
pick someone who's 34 and Undanda pick someone
Yeah.
who's 21.
No,
for the
we'd always pick people that are like
like us.
now.
Like,
the
in
age
terms
difference
of
is like we have
difference.
like a year in between, and then we'll always look for people. If Miss Makopeni, she's gonna be Miss Okwan.
Okwan.
If now we decide, okay, I am Nombek or this other girl
Yeah.
from our village, Nombek Ntabeni, then we'll
Then
Ntabeni that day. Yeah, but so we know they dress up so nicely, and then we start telling stories. So we'll be like, it's like we are living that day now. Being Linda. So instead I'd be like, okay, today I'm wearing that brown hipster
That Linda owns.
that Nombeko has or
yeah.
Linda has, and then I'm wearing that top. We knew their clothes by heart.
Of course.
Basically, you'd know everything. You know her shoes.
But I think the other thing, we were very creative in a sense that if like you don't like what she was wearing, then you would just sit up
Yeah,
and say,
like, okay.
but mine is like
Yeah,
this and
yeah,
has a button
yes.
here
and has a zip here
Yeah.
on the side, and I guess we should have been designers. Yeah, but anyway, guys, other than that, it was really fascinating and very. There were
was
times
really
that we'd be
interesting.
arguing over her. No, but that must have missed my Makopeni. No, but like
No,
I
but
chose
I'm
to miss
like,
Makopeni.
did you know? But Miss Wokwana, umfuchane, and I'm tall.
Yes,
so
and I'm
you
like,
Miss
no, that but I
Makopeni.
chose first to be Miss Makopeni. Then we'd
Yeah.
have those arguments, and then but it was very nice.
It was
And
really
by the time we
nice.
go to bed, or our mom call us to come and eat, then sometimes she's distracting us from our story time. But I didn't know what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
Then
time-
it was our thing.
It was none
more
of
like,
their
you know,
business. They
yeah,
didn't
it's
even
secret
know.
here
Yeah.
too. And like we'd imagine cars that we drive, houses that we
Yeah.
live in.
Gosh.
Guys, I promise you. Okay, obviously we were from Thornhill, and anyone from Thornhill knows this.
It's a village.
Ayikho indlu that has a garage that is ezansi komhlaba or like upstairs or whatever. But would imagine, I think it's also from reading books, and also from magazines, and also trying to be creative. So I'll be like, you know what, my house,
we're sort of architectures.
We're like, my house is gonna have a garage. It says Hansi, and then nobody sees where my car is parked because like he's lahla, guys. Yeah, he's in those zethu. And then I'm like, my car, uyakwazi uyivula, uyakwazi uyivala. It was so interesting. It was really interesting. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for today. But I actually wanted to share some things on the pipeline.
Yeah, please do.
So basically, as we've mentioned to you guys, that we'll be working with people with small businesses. I'm very excited about this one. There is a lady all the way from Pretoria who wants us to actually try out her products. It's facial products. I don't want to give away too much, so keep on watching. You'll see that. We also will be featuring our friend who's also a YouTuber, Uyolanda Majira. If you don't follow her on Instagram, please do follow her. You will see her, you'll see her on our channel, and you will also see us on her channel. And also there's just a lot that we're gonna try out, and there's a lot of people that we're talking to with small businesses who are very interested in us talking about what they do and featuring them in our YouTube channel. So please be on the lookout for all that content.
We can't
really
wait
to
engage with you guys going forward. We hope that you enjoyed our video, and then if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe today. This is
what are you doing?
Yeah. And then also click that notification bell, because you really wouldn't want to miss out when we've got a new video coming up. And also follow us on Instagram at _kukumas, and on Facebook I am Dando Kukuma, and she is Zanele with double L at the end. Kukuma. Love you so much, guys. Cheers.
Fireman bless, Shatterman bless, Hireman bless, Shatterman bless.